Okay, so on here you've been seeing me make a lot of resin pens on this particular playlist. I've been wanting to do some wood pens, but I haven't had wood until now. I went and got a piece of something off of a wood pile that was going to be for firewood. I will get it cut up and we will see what it looks like inside and we'll go from there. Yeah. Okay, so here's the wood, sneak peek. It's been sitting here for a little bit, but I'll get it cut up. Not sure how much of that I'll actually record, but I'll get it cut up. And yeah, looks like there's been some termites. There's a couple holes. There's a few more over there, but we'll see the extent of it once we get it cut open. Okay, I finished cutting the wood. I didn't record any of it because I dropped my tripod and broke the phone mount part, which I'll have to go and fix. But most of the wood was not completely, but it was unusable for pen blanks. So I will, what I can use, I'll make a few pens out of. I think I have enough for 3 pens. But with the rest of it, I actually spent a couple hours and cleaned out termite holes on these things, on these tiny little 2-centimeter cubes. I will pour epoxy into those. So yeah, that's why most of it was unusable, was because of termites. So what I can use, I'll make pens with, which is like 3 pens. So, and with the rest, I'll do epoxy and see how they look. And I'll make pen blanks with that later on. Okay, so I didn't record actually drilling these and inserting the copper tubes, but here I am re-drilling and boring out these holes to make them flush with the copper tubes so they'll be ready for the lathe. So I have 6 of these wooden pieces. This is post oak. I'll get a couple on now, and I'll go through turning them and see how it turns out. I'm kind of excited about these ones. It's been a while since I've worked with wood specifically, so we'll see how it goes. I got some of those holes real deep, but we'll see how these go and see how they turn out at the end. I'm hoping that that post oak grain will pop out really nicely, so we'll see. Alright, so I got the first one done. It looks like in parts of this some termites were in the wood. So I'll actually go and clean those out. And I might fill them with either some wood filler or possibly epoxy. We'll see. But yeah, so I got this first one done. I'll go and take care of that, but first I'm gonna get the rest of these turned and done. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'll go clean these up later. Okay, so I have this set up a little bit differently, just because I have 3 of these going on. I have the fronts set up now, and then I'll set up the backs. So yeah, I got this set up a little differently. I've pulled this out just a little bit so that I can fit 3 on here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean these up, get these holes kind of cleaned up and get everything sanded. And then I'll get the backs on, and they'll be ready to get wax on once they're sanded down and everything looks good. Hopefully I don't have to fill any more holes, but I think I got everything. So yeah, we're gonna work with this for now. Alright, well, I got these all sanded. I'm gonna get my beeswax on there. Again, it's just the 100% natural beeswax. And super easy application. Just dip it and rub it on. Give it a quick buff. So yeah, I'm gonna wax these up. Get them all sealed. And then I'll get the other ends on. And get those ones finished. Okay, I really like the color that these came out. Again, this is Post Oak. I wasn't quite sure how this was going to turn out, but I really like it so far. So let's give this a quick turn. Alright, so those are done. I'm gonna get these inside and let them kind of let that wax set and seal while I'm getting these other ones on. Alright, so the back ends are done, and I'll do the same thing with the wax. Polish them up just a little bit, and then I can get them inside and let the wax seal before putting these together. So we'll just take a little bit and put it on. Really, really do like the color on these. I think that it looks awesome after the wax goes on. Yeah, this, when it's on wood, this stuff just needs a few hours to settle into the wood, so it soak in, the wood can absorb it. But at the end, it looks awesome. Just because, and it's really protected because of this wax. Once it dries and settles in. Alright, that is ready to go inside. And here it is. This whole process took a couple of weeks, really, but I like the way they turned out. I think the gold works really well with the Post Oak, and it makes those grains really pop. So I really enjoyed this one. I really hope you enjoyed this one as well. So thanks for watching.